You're almost done with your current tabletop adventure and need to start the next one pronto, but you can't afford another one before your existing journey ends. So what can you do? The answer: Free RPG Adventures, Part 1. We're going to look at some currency conserving escapades, so I hope you're ready to feed your need for RPG.
Stealth roll!
Oh, crap.
Yeah!
Welcome everyone! My name is Marcus, and this is Poor Man's RPG, a channel dedicated to bringing you the best of RPG entertainment at little or no cost to you. Let's start this off with some awesome Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventures. This free campaign harkens from the world of Farland. Farland is a world that has been conquered by evil. It has been sundered into 7 kingdoms, each ruled by an evil lord who personifies one of the 7 deadly sins. These beings, called the 7 deadly lords, or the lords of sin, hold the land in a dark grasp. In the conquered kingdoms, the lords of sin enslaved the population and made their primary activity in life the glorification of the dark god Vornoth. Farland is an evil place, but take heart, for not all is lost. Light glimmers in the west. A rebellion has broken out, and several kingdoms have been freed, although they are teetering on the brink of collapse. An all-out war with the dark powers is looming. Your adventure will start with the Towers of Night, and your beginnings to eventually topple the Lord of Sin, Sloth. There are 16 separate adventures that will propel your party all the way to level 20 and become extremely powerful and fabulously wealthy, if you use your wits and utilize teamwork. Unlike the dude that's role-playing my life, who seems to be controlled by pride and doesn't seem the least bit interested in the accumulation of coin. I got a 15. All right, 14. So you both pass round 6 of your drinking contest and both managed to stay standing. Over the growing crowd of cheering onlookers, your massive opponent leans menacingly towards you and he says, "Let's change this to a man's drink. Everclear." I stare back and say, "Only if you can handle 190 proof. The man's eyes narrow, but he agrees. This is met with loud approval from the crowd, and the waitress leaves to go get some more alcohol. Then Tim steps up from your group of friends and starts to shout over the noise of the crowd. "You're using rent money to buy shots to outdrink a guy who's twice your size, by the way, who said Taco Bell is garbage. This is stupid." "How dare you! Glenn William Bell Jr. is rolling in his grave right now. Taco Bell is a national treasure and you will treat it as such. I will not have you or him besmirch its hallowed name. Now, if you talk like that again, you and I are no longer friends." Tim can only shake his head in disappointment, and he steps back as the waitress arrives with your next 3 rounds and places them in front of each of you. Your opponent is waiting expectantly, and he's sneering at you. The crowd begins to chant, "Shot, shot, shot, shot." I stare at that jerk, and then I grab 2 of the shots, and I'll pound them down at once. The crowd goes nuts. Your opponent's eyes widen in surprise, and followed by a mix of both worry and respect. He looks at his buddies, and they can only shrug. He feels the pressure of the crowd and follows suit. He's rewarded with a wave of praise from the spectators. Okay, go ahead and roll another Constitution check, this time at -8. Time to let my inner Taco Bell Texan show him a thing or two. Ooh. Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Roll your 12-sider 3 times for me, please.
Okay.
Let's take a look here.
I roll a 5, a 2, and a And 8.
Well...
All right, after another shot, everything goes black. What? When you awake, your head is pounding, and you find yourself tangled up in a laundry basket with nothing but your underwear. You're covered in a fine, chalky powder, and the messy remains of grilled steak stuffed burritos and chicken quesadillas. You smell strongly of alcohol and vomit. Your right collarbone and shoulder are extremely sore, and when you touch it, your fingertips come back with coagulated blood. What happened? Where am I? I get up and I explore. Extricating yourself from the basket, you look around and you realize you're in your friend Tim's basement. At the base of the stairs, you see a massive hole and a metallic trash can lid is peeking out from within. I climb the stairs and I go up looking for Tim. You climb the stairs and open the door to bright, piercing sunlight from the windows that forces your eyes shut from the pain. Then, for some reason, you start hearing clapping. Once your eyes acclimate, you can see Tim, Scott, and Adam. They're sitting on the couch looking at you. Their faces are filled with both pride and disappointment. Tim looks at you and says, "Hey, look who decided to rise and shine." He puts down his Xbox controller and looks at his watch. And it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. More importantly, I ask, did I win the drinking contest? He laughs and says, "Oh yeah, you won all right." "Dang right I did. So what happened after that double shot of Everclear?" Scott and Adam can only laugh, but Tim heaves a sigh and says, "Well, after another 6 shots, the big guy falls over completely unconscious. You then jump on the table screaming, 'I am Snake Plissken!' and then proceed to vomit profusely all over his prone body." That's right. You were then escorted from the bar by 2 bouncers who weren't very happy when your projectile vomit kind of veered in their direction. To get you home, we had to trick you into an Uber with fast food. That's a good call. After more profuse vomiting and urination in the back seat of the Uber, you get out of the car and you start screaming about how hot it is, then strip down to your underwear. And when you couldn't get your pants off over your shoes, you cut your jeans off with your knife. What can you do? Texas heat makes you do crazy things. Then you thought an oak tree was trying to mug us, so you tackled it. Multiple times. Makes sense. When you saved us, you then very loudly proclaimed your lifelong dream to go sledding. So you grabbed my trash can lid, ran inside my house, and then proceeded to slide all the way down my basement stairs and through the wall at the bottom. Then you crawled out of the hole and collapsed in my laundry basket, bellowing for tacos. So after all was said and done, you need to buy another $30 pair of jeans. You owe the bar a $250 tab. You owe the Uber a $55 cleaning fee. You owe all of us $40 worth of Taco Bell. And you owe me $150 for the hole in my wall. Oh, son of a... Here's one for you fans of Pathfinder. It's titled Master of the Fallen Fortress. A wide field of shattered weapons, barrow mounds and mass graves surround the city of Absalon, a vast plain known as the Karnlands. Rising from the war-torn earth like the grasping arms of the dead are countless siege castles, towers, and fortresses constructed over the millennia by would-be warlords who tried to take the great city and inevitably failed. Like forgotten monuments to failed conquerors, the siege castles of Absalon beckon the brave, the fearless, and the foolish, with the promise of adventure, untold treasures, ever ready to create heroes or to entomb the fallen. And last but not least, some 3rd and 4th edition Shadowrun. Here are 39 missions to show both Seattle and Denver how true Shadowrunners make real Union, chummer. Your first mission. Here's your chance at the big time. A friend has tipped you off about a job opportunity to do some bodyguard work for a group of exclusive clientele. You have been trying to break into the Seattle shadow scene, and these are just the kind of people that can help. All you have to do is make sure that their meeting doesn't get interrupted. It's a simple walk in the park. All these free things are awesome, but not everything free is necessarily good. What's this? A legitimate sounding antivirus software pop-up which is alerting me that my PC has been infected with a dangerous virus, and is prompting me to click a link that will run a scan that should find and isolate said virus? Of course I'll click the link. These random pop-ups are completely altruistic and would in no way try to trick me with scare tactics. No way! Not only did it find that particular virus, but 33 others. Whew. Luckily, they're only charging me $99 to clean my PC. What a deal! Where's my credit card? Alright, let's check the old Twitter account, shall we? Huh, what's this? I've received a tweet from a brand new and random Twitter follower who goes by the moniker Killer Deals with the Z 23442 that claims I won the top prize in their contest. I only have to click this oddly named link to learn more. Let's do that. Wow. Without them going into any specifics on what contest that I've supposedly entered or the prize that I've supposedly won, all I need is my most personal information that isn't readily available on any of my social media accounts. There is no way this could be used for identity theft in any way, shape, or form. Let's fill this out. Okay, let's check my email. What's this? An email entitled, "Hello, my beloved one, I need your assistance." It's from a stereotypically named foreign prince, obviously designed to pique my naive interest of the world outside my bubble of narcissistic first world entitlement. Let's open it. Let's see. It's an elaborate story about large amounts of money that have been trapped in banks during an upheaval in a country that just coincidentally happened to be featured in the news recently. Wow. He's willing to part with $3.5 million of this vast fortune if I agree to give him all my banking information to pay those pesky fees, charges, and taxes to help him smuggle said riches out of the States. I mean, how can I not help him? This member of royalty took time out of his busy civil war to find little old me in a country halfway around the world, retrieve my email, and personally type this heartfelt plea for help to no one else but me. Knowing I'm such a person who would not only be willing to help, but trust a total stranger with complete access to my money. Let's get him that info stat. Thanks for watching, everyone. So which of your past RPG adventures was the most memorable? Let me know down in the comments below. I put out new videos every week on books, video games, tabletop RPGs, and more. So if you like that kind of thing, destroy that like button and subscribe. Also, remember you don't need to spend a ton of cash to enjoy RPGs. All you need are your friends, your family, and a sense of adventure. See you next time.